if it like.
Great. And it looks like we are officially live on YouTube, which is great. And Rachel, did you say we wanted to have the opening slide up as folks are coming in?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so Lucas, let's pull up that first slide, please, and we can start letting folks in.
And I'll start singing.
Yeah.
Copy that.
There we go.
Yay diddy die nitty nine nine yan nitty nine nitty nine nine yan diddy die yan nine 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 yan nine yan nitty die yay diddy die yay diddy die yay 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 yum biddy dum biddy die yum biddy dum biddy die yum biddy dum biddy die yum bum ba da yum die yum diddy die yum biddy die yum biddy die yum ba da yum die yum biddy dum biddy die yum biddy dum biddy die yum biddy dum biddy die yum ba da yum die yum biddy dum biddy die yum biddy die yum biddy die yum ba da yum diddy dum biddy die yum diddy dum biddy die yum biddy dum biddy die yum bum ba da dum bum bum.
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Gamar Chatima Tova. Hope everyone is well. Lucas, we can hop out of the screen share for a second. Hi, everyone. Gamar Chatima Tova. Thank you for joining us this morning. I am Rabbi Matt Shapiro. It's nice to see you. And with me is Rachel Cohn. Hi, Rachel.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Rachel is one of our rabbinic interns here at Temple Beth Am. We are excited to share this time with you this morning. I hope everyone is having a meaningful day thus far. I hope if you are fasting, you are not feeling too hungry. I hope you are finding ways of sharing this time with your family in a way that is helping make this day special. And we are so glad that you are here with us now to let us be part of your day. So, as you saw in the opening title card, it is not just me and Rachel, but we have a couple of special guests with us here this morning. That's right, we're going puppets. This is Rocky the Rooster. Hello. Who's that, Rachel?
And this is Shelly the sheep.
And Shelly the sheep. Hello, Shelly the sheep. We're going to deal with these puppets in just a second. But before we get to those puppets, I'm going to show you. Took a second there. Okay, there we go. I'm going to show you this puppet. We're going to go with Cassie the cow. Cassie the cow, is that a good name for a cow? That's a good name for a cow. Hello, Cassie. We're going to do a prayer. Sounds good. Before we do anything, we say thank you. We are so grateful that we have this day. We are so grateful that we have this time together. And there's a prayer that we say every morning called Modeh Ani, in which we say thank you to God for giving us this amazing chance at another day, and especially on Yom Kippur, a day when we think about the world and our lives and what wonderful opportunities we have to make the world better each day. It's definitely a great day to say thank you. So Lucas, let's pull up that next slide, please. And Cassie the cow is going to help me up in a timely manner momentarily. So this is the Cowboy Modeh Ani, for those of you who might know it. And if you don't, you're going to learn it now, and I'm going to lead it. If you know it, you can sing it along responsively with me at home. And if not, well, I guess you won't be doing that. Okay, so here we go. It goes. Modeh Ani, Modeh Ani, lefanecha, lefanecha, melecha, melecha, v'kayam, v'kayam, shehechezarta. Your turn. Shehechezarta, binishmati, binishmati. Now here comes the cow. Ready? Bechemla rabba emunatecha. Yeehaw! All right, we're not just going to use this cow puppet once. We got to do that one more time. Here we go. And modani, lefanecha, lefanecha, melechai, melechai, v'kayam, v'kayam, shehechazarta, shehechazarta, binishmati, binishmati. Everybody all together, including the cow, big finish. Bechemla rabba emunatecha. Yeehaw! All right, before we do anything further, we are going to find a couple of things around our house to help us go about our day. So here's what I want you guys to do. On Yom Kippur, one of the things that we do is we think about the past year and we think about what we did well. Here are the things that were great and the things that we messed up, the things that were not so great. So here's what I want you to do. I want you in your head to think about something this year. You know, a year is a very long time. So it can even be the past month or the past week. Recently, something that you did that when you think about it, you think, oh man, that was an awesome thing that I did. It can be a picture that you drew. It can be a Lego set that you made. It can be a story you wrote. It can be a book that you read. When you think about the past chunk of time, something you did that you think, oh, that was an awesome thing that I did. And now I want you to go to your house, go around your house, and I want you to find that thing. I want everybody to go find a thing that you did recently that when you think about it, you think, oh, this is an awesome thing. I want everybody to have one awesome thing that they did in front of them this Yom Kippur. Go on, go. Find an awesome thing that you did. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful crown I'm seeing. Oh, very good. Yes. Go. Find an awesome thing that you did. Because it's important as we think about the year to have, ooh, a visor, very cool, right? From Tashlich, that's right. I see that visor. Very good. A car, very cool. That's great because it's important. Oh, what's that? Oh, wow. Look at that whole model type situation. Very good. Okay, we've got some awesome stuff. We've got some, you know what my awesome thing is? I ordered these puppets and I'm very excited about these puppets. That's my awesome thing. Very good. Ooh, I'm seeing more projects. Great. It's so important. Ooh, look at what Rachel had. Oh, that's very cool. That involves fine motor skills that I definitely do not have. Okay, very good. Very, very good. So it's important when we think back on this year, we need to know that we did some pretty great stuff. That's awesome. Really good job. Okay, one more thing. Probably, I'm guessing, there's at least one thing you did this year that when you think about it, you say, oi. Everybody say oi, a nice big oi. There you go. When you think about this year, this past week, this past month, something that you think, oh no, I definitely could have done that better. Can anybody think of something? Can you guys think of stuff? Yeah, maybe. And if you can, I want you to see if you can find something that shows that, right? Can you think of something that maybe makes you go, oi, that you can bring in front of your computer or in front of your phone or in front of your tablet, whatever you had? Something that when you think about it, you think, oh no. And that when you look at it, you think this was an oops. This was a mistake that maybe I can do better. Can you guys think of something like that? Can you find something that maybe shows this was kind of an oops, right? This was kind of an oops, right? Maybe like, oh, here is this prayer book, and oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah, like people are finding something, right? Maybe a mask, like I didn't wear my mask every time I was supposed to, or a watch. I wasn't on time for everything I was supposed to be, right? Can you think of something that when you look at it, it makes you think, oh, this was an oops, and I could do this thing a little bit better? Yeah. So this is right. This is what we do on Yom Kippur. On Yom Kippur, we think about all of the things from this past year that we think I did that really well. Oh, is a broom. Rachel's a broom. Rachel, why do you have a broom?
I think I needed to sweep the floor more often than it
Oh,
got
you need to
swept.
sweep the floor a little more often, huh? Oh, okay. I don't have any, if I was at home, I would hold up a dish. I would hold up a dirty dish, which there are in the sink right now. I could have done a better job washing the dishes more promptly. So that's one of the things that I would hold up. Probably more than one thing, but that would be one of them, right? Because we all make mistakes, right? And on Yom Kippur, we think about our mistakes and we think about how to make them better for this next year. And it's important to remember we also do some things well, right? We don't only make mistakes, we do some things that are great. We want to keep doing the great things and we want to find a way to fix the mistakes. Speaking of mistakes, segue.
Time to hear from our animal friends.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Rooster.
That's Rocky. I'm Rocky. I'm Rocky the Rooster.
Rocky. Shelly here. Hello.
Oh, hello, Shelly.
Rocky, can I tell you about something so cool I did?
Something cool? I love cool things. Yes, tell me about something cool that you did.
So what I did was I baked a big batch of cookies.
Cookies?
Really yummy. They're chocolate chip. They're just like ooey and gooey and like really sweet and perfect and so delicious. And I made a giant tray of them. And I have just one of them left. Right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That last cookie was so tasty. Yeah, there's no more. I just wanted to tell you about it.
Shelly.
What?
That makes me feel really upset.
Oh no.
What did? Oh no! I can't believe you would do something like that. Let alone talking about delicious cookies on Yom Kippur, which might be making people feel kind of hungry. I can't believe you would do something like that. I'm gonna walk down the stairs and get out of here. I'm gonna walk.
Oh, I've been a bad friend. I'm feeling sheepish now. Oh no. Somebody sing a song to help me figure out what to do.
Somebody sing a song to help Shelly the sheep figure out what to do. That sounds like a good segue into slide 3 and keeping Rachel spotlight as she sings this song.
Let's help them turn around this situation. This song is going to help us move our bodies and think about Yom Kippur because it helps us decide if we're going the wrong direction. We can turn around and do the right thing. So everybody, if you can, stand up where you are. Make sure, move your arms around to make sure you're not going to hit somebody standing next to you. And get ready that if you hear the words turn around, you can do like a half circle or a full circle, whatever feels good to you. But you can turn your body to remind ourselves that we can turn towards doing the right thing. And if you hear the word turn or turn around, really whatever you want to do, you can move your body. But I'm going to teach the chorus a little bit. Maybe Rabbi Shapiro, you can just repeat after me for the chorus, since we're going to sing it a couple times. I turn to the good.
I turn to the good.
I turn from the bad.
I turn from the bad.
I turn to the best friend a person ever had.
I turn to the best friend a person ever had.
I turn from the wrong.
I turn from the wrong.
I turn to the right.
I turn to the right.
I turn from the darkness and find God's holy light. And find God's holy light. Okay, so that's the whole chorus. We're going to start from the beginning. I'm going to sing the chorus. When you hear turn or turn around, then you can turn. And then there's verses, and we'll just jump in with those. Okay, ready? The sheep is going to join me so that Shelly the sheep can learn about turning to do the right thing too. I turn to the good. I turn from the bad. I turn to the best friend a person ever had. I turn from the wrong. I turn to the right. I turn from the darkness and find God's holy light. And find God's holy light. Help each other turn around. Love each other, turn around. Hear each other, turn around. And find God's holy light. Sing a song, turn around. Say a prayer, turn around. Share a feeling, turn around and find God's holy light. I turn to the good. I turn from the bad. I turn to the best friend a person ever had. I turn from the wrong. I turn to the right. I turn from the darkness and find God's holy light. And find God's holy light. Learn together, turn around. Work together, turn around. Live together, turn around and find God's holy light. All right, chorus one more time. I turn to the good. I turn from the bad. I turn to the best friend a person ever had. I turn from the wrong. I turn to the right. I turn from the darkness and find God's holy light. And find God's holy light.
Oh, that was awesome. That song was lovely and made me a little bit dizzy, but was also a very nice song.
I think if anybody else still needs help waking up, I still need a few ideas for how to get ready to fix the situation with my friend the rooster. Any other ideas? Okay, Shelly the sheep, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna wake up still. We're gonna sing the Baruch Hu to help us wake up and make sure we're awake. All right, so keep stretching, keep moving your bodies.
Stretch it out, everybody. Stretch it out.
Yeah. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Okay, everybody, we're gonna get ready to say the Baruch Hu, and I am going to sing the first line and bow, and then you are going to sing the second line and bow after me. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Na 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 na. I hope everybody's a little more awake and ready to keep praying together and learning together this Yom Kippur.
Okay, thank you, Rachel. So now we're going to move over to our next slide. So there are some things that we do on Yom Kippur that are different, right? There's a few different things that are different. Right, my kids were very excited about fasting this year. Very excited about fasting, right? Grown-ups will sometimes fast, they won't eat or drink, and sometimes people change, right? Even if they're not fasting all the way, they might eat a little bit less or not have any sweets, right? Or something like that. We wear white. Check out my super cool kittle, right? Rachel's wearing white as well. The sheep is wearing white.
I wear white every day.
Yes, we know. Shelly, Shelly, very good. Okay, Shelly's wearing white, but Shelly's always wearing white. But me and Rachel are wearing white, right? There's a few things we do differently. We wear different shoes, right? We don't wear leather shoes, we do different shoes. There's all sorts of things that we do differently on Yom Kippur to mark it as a special day. And one of the things that we do special on Yom Kippur is actually part of the prayer that we're about to say. So when we say the Shema, usually we say Shema, and then the next line we say quietly to ourselves. But on Yom Kippur, we actually say that line out loud, right? We don't whisper Baruch Shem. We say Baruch Shem out loud as well. Because on Yom Kippur, we don't eat, we don't drink, we wear white. It's almost like we are angels, which you can use as a hint for how you're acting with your siblings today to give your parents a break. But we are acting like angels, right? And we are told that the angels say this line out loud, so we also say this line out loud. So we're going to take our 3 fingers, And before we make a shin, I'm just going to remind you, we're going to say both of these lines out loud. So take your fingers, take your 3 fingers, which make a shin. And what does the shin, what sound does the shin make? Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Very good, everybody. Now we're going to chant the Via Hafta. I know there are hand motions to this. I'm going to do my best with these hand motions. I don't know them as well as Rabbi Schatz does, but I'm going to do my best with the hand motions. Here we go. You can sing it with me. Okay. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha u'bechol nafshecha v'chol meodecha. Show your muscles, meodecha. Ve'hayu hadivarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom alevavecha. Your left, everybody touch your heart, your left, your heart. Veshinantam levanecha vedibarta bam Beshivtecha, Leshevet, everybody show me you're sitting. Beshivtecha, Beveitecha, Uvelechtecha, Bederech, everybody walk. Lechtecha, Bederech, Uveshochbecha, Uvkumecha, Ukshartam leot al yadecha, Vehayu letotafot pein einecha, Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, Uvisharecha. Very nice, everybody. Very good. Rachel, what are we going to do next?
Next, we get to do the Amidah prayer. Yep. Even Shelly's going to pray too, to figure out exactly how to fix the situation, where we get some personal time to talk to God. And we're just going to do a small taste of it today. And we stand up if we can. If you are not able to stand, that's totally fine. You can think about just thinking high up thoughts about God. And we start by saying, God, make sure that when I open my mouth to pray, only nice things come out, that it's going to be a nice prayer. Adonai sifatai tiftachu fi yagi tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ahel Hagadol Hagibor Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מסוד חכמים ונבונים, ומלמד דת מבינים, הבטחה פי בתפילה ובתחנונים, לכלות ולחנך פני מלך מלכי המלכים, ואדוני האדונים. Now we say some words to ask God to bring us a really good year in the year ahead. So maybe give somebody next to you a hug. Think about something really good that you want to come in the year ahead of us. Zoreinu lechaim, melech hafetz bechaim, v'chotvenu b'sefer hachayim, L'mancha Elohim Chaim.
Okay, so just like that was a special prayer that we say on the high holidays and the high holiday season, we're going to move ahead to the next slide and we're going to see another prayer that's special for the high holiday season. So these lines say, Sefer Chaim Bracha V'Shalom, that when we think about the year ahead, we hope, we pray that God is going to write us in the book of life, that we want ourselves and everyone we know and care about and all people to be healthy and have a nice, safe, and happy year ahead. So we can think about God writing a book where he's writing all of us in the book of life. That's what the prayer is talking about.
Or she, God doesn't have to be a boy.
Or she, God doesn't have to be a boy. That's true. So when we think about God, it's she's writing the book of life and she's writing all of our names down. The other thing that we can think about is just like God is writing that book, we also have a choice about the things we do and how we're living our lives. So we also write stories about our lives and the things that we do. So just like God, she's doing a great job of writing that book, inscribing us all in the book of life. We can also think about what are the stories that we want to tell? What are the things that we're going to do this year to make it a great year and a healthy year and a sweet year? Because we have those choices and we can make good choices about how to do that. So as I sing this prayer, I want you to think about what are the stories that you're going to write this year to make it a great year. B'sefer Chaim B'racha V'Shalom U'farnasa Tova Nizacher V'nikatev Lefanecha Anachnu V'chol Amecha Beit Yisrael L'chaim tovim u'leshalom. That we should have a good year filled with peace, and we say together, Amen. We're going to exit out of this slide back to a situation that is not so peaceful. Rooster,
Okay.
still kind of upset.
So Rocky, now
Yes, Shelley.
I think I understand how I can fix the situation. I understand now it wasn't nice that I took all of the cookies and gave nothing to my friend. So I'm gonna try giving something to my friend. Here,
Thank you. I would like something very much.
I have this empty bag from cookies. Do you want that?
No, I don't want an empty bag. Why would I want an empty bag?
Well, at least you can look at cookies that way.
That does not help, Shelley. Does not help.
Okay. Oh, I found one crumb from the tray from the cookies that I made. Here's a crumb.
You think I want a crumb? You think a crumb is gonna make me feel better? Just a crumb? I can't believe you would cockadoodle do something like that.
I mean, it's a very tasty crumb.
No.
Okay. Here's the piece of paper with the recipe that I made, so you could go make them yourself if you want.
You think giving me a recipe to make cookies will make me feel better that you didn't give me cookies?
That is what I thought, but I guess I thought wrong.
That also does not make me feel much better at all.
Huh. Well, I do want you to still be my friend, and I want you to feel better. So I guess I have to go think back and think some more about how to make the situation.
I'm gonna go back to the coop and take a nap because I'm feeling cranky.
Okay, I'm still feeling bad. I gotta think some more. Bad.
Oh man, Shelley is having a tough time trying to figure out what to do. That poor sheep. Poor sheep. It's not easy being a sheep on Yom Kippur. There are other barnyard animals it's harder to be on Yom Kippur, at least back in the temple days, but that's a different story. So anyway, it is tough being a sheep on Yom Kippur. Shelley's having a tough time figuring out what she did wrong. And it's true that on Yom Kippur, we do think about the things that we might not have done so well, and we think about them and we say, I'm sorry, right? We say, I'm sorry. And when we say, I'm sorry, part of what I'm sorry means is that I'm not going to do that again, right? It's not enough to just take something from somebody and say, I'm sorry, and give it back and then take it right away, right? That's not saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry means I'm going to work on this and I'm going to make a different choice Yes, Shelly, is that
Whoa.
helpful for you?
That's a good idea.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that's helpful for Shelly, and it might be helpful for some of you too. So we sing a prayer on Yom Kippur called the Ashamnu prayer, where we think about a list of things that we might not have done so well. So we're going to pull up that next slide. I believe that is slide 8. Yeah, there we go. Now, it's a pretty long list of stuff in the original prayer. And some of those things might apply to you, and some of those things might not. But we also say it for all of us, right? That we work together as a community to try to help each other do better. And that's part of this too, is we work together to do better every year and every day. So as I'm going to sing this version of the Ashamnu, you guys can think about the things that you might have done that you're going to do better this year and make good choices about. Sound good? Okay, here we go. And when we think about things that we're going to do differently, we say, ooh, I'm remembering this thing and I didn't like that and I'm going to do it differently. You strike your chest. It's very dramatic. It can be fun to do. Not Tarzan. Tarzan's a different thing. This is beating your chest for young people. Okay, good. We are good and we try every day to do our best, but we all make mistakes. It's true. Everybody makes mistakes. Sometimes we forget to put away our toys or play nicely and share with other girls and boys. I am sorry. Sometimes we forget to say thank you and please, or cover our mouths when we cough and sneeze. More important than ever, we will try to do our best each day. And if we make mistakes, we will say, I am sorry. We say I'm sorry, and that's part of how we make it better.
Wow, that's a really good idea. I'm gonna try that. Any other songs about saying you're sorry? You know, Shelly, I do have another one. There's one more song we sing on Yom Kippur that also helps us say that we're sorry, and it's called Avinu Malkeinu, with some extra English words that you can sing along with us. I'm sorry for all I did wrong. I'm sorry for all I did wrong. I'll try to be better forever and ever. I'm sorry for all I did wrong. I'll try to be the best that I can be. I'll try to do what is right and be the best I can be. Now the Hebrew. Avinu Malkeinu, Honenu Va'anenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Honenu Va'anenu, Ki Ein Banu Masim. Aseh Imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed. Aseh imanu tzedakah v'chesed v'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Honenu Va'anenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Honenu Va'anenu. Ki Ein Banu Masim. If you have any animal friends around, I saw Shelly wasn't the only one. They can help us sing the finale to this song. Aseh imanu tzedakah v'chesed. Aseh imanu tzedakah v'chesed v'hoshienu. Oh, so if I say sorry and maybe try and fix my mistake, maybe Rocky will feel better. I think so, Shelly. Maybe I should give that a try. Do we need one more song about peace first, Rabbi Shapiro?
I think we were going to make nice, and then we're going to sing about peace.
Great.
Not to give a spoiler. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
So, Rocky, first, I want to say I am very sorry. I see I hurt your feelings, and it wasn't very nice for me to eat all the cookies and tell you about it and not share any of them. So I'm really sorry.
Oh, thank you, Shelley. I appreciate that. I'm still a little hungry for cookies.
Well, you're in
I
luck.
appreciate that you're apologizing, but it'd be nice if there was, you know, a little something to go along with that apology, you know? Oh.
Lucky you. I baked a whole new tray of cookies, and here's a really good one waiting just for you.
Oh yeah.
I want to eat it really bad, but I'm saving it for you. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, through Zoom. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, yes. Thank you for inventing the Zoom technology to let me eat a cookie through the internet. That is fantastic. I'm so happy you invented that technology and baked cookies, and most importantly, said that you're sorry. Thank you.
Yeah. And now I want to do better. Now I understand it's important to share when I do something special and see if somebody else would also like to enjoy it.
That sounds great. I'm so glad to have a friend like you that even when you make mistakes, you can say, I'm sorry, and fix your mistake.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be your friend.
I'm glad to be your friend, Shelley. Thank you.
All right.
High five, high five, high five, high five, Zoom high five. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
the end.
Now that we're feeling a little more peaceful, now I think we should sing a song about peace.
Yay!
All right.
Let's cock-a-doodle-doo that.
Woohoo! So, sometimes when you're feeling peaceful, it's good to give someone a hug or a high five or even dance with them. So if there's somebody in your house who you want to give a high five to or a hug to, or come up with some fun dance moves, that's a fun way to show that you're living at home in a peaceful place with someone else. So feel free. I'm going to dance by myself, though. Oh, say shalom bimromav, huya ase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, imru, amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav, huya ase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, imru, amen. Get your dance moves. Ya na 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 na, ya na 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 na, na 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 na, ya na 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 na, ya na 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 na, ya na 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 na, ya na 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 na, na 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 na. May God, who makes peace up in the heavens, help us make peace on earth, because sometimes we really need help to make peace.
Amen. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Shelley. That was an excellent duet from you both. So thank you for that. Okay, so now comes the interactive part of the program. I wish we could all talk together. We can't do that right now. But what you can do is grown-ups and kids, you can talk together, right? Because when we make mistakes and we say, I'm sorry, and we find a different way to do things, we call that tshuva. That's what we call it. We call that tshuva. And Yom Kippur is a day in which all of us get the opportunity to say, I'm sorry, and make tshuva and make different and better choices for this next year. And that's an amazing thing to have the ability to make different and better choices. So we're all going to do some work on that together right now. Okay, so steps 1 and 2 are really important here. So turn to the people next to you and give them a big hug. Big hugs are very important. Big hugs are a very important part of this process. Oh, look at all these big hugs. Oh, that's phenomenal. Excellent work. Excellent big hugs. Very, very good. Okay, Now, the next part is also very important. I want everybody in your house, everybody who's with you, kids, grown-ups, everybody, I want you to try to think about something that you could have done better. Something that when you think about this year, maybe you were cranky sometimes, maybe you weren't nice to a brother or sister, maybe you didn't listen to your parents, maybe, just maybe you weren't super patient with your kids all the time, just hypothetically, right? Whatever it might have been, or something that you know you could have done better, like me, doing the dishes more, whatever it might be, I want you to think about something that you could have done better. And I want you to share it because it's different just thinking about it than it is sharing it out loud. So I want you to think about what that thing might have been, take a few minutes, and then I want you to turn and I want you to share it with the people next to you. And after they share it, I want them to say, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying I'm sorry, and give each other one more big hug. Okay, so we'll pause for a couple of minutes. We'll pause for another 2 or 3 minutes so you guys can really do this together as a family. Okay, go ahead, go for it. Give it a shot. So even if you couldn't think of something, it's okay. You have still a little bit of time over the course of the rest of the day to think about it. I'm going to throw one more wrinkle in here, one more piece in, because it's not just important on Yom Kippur to say, I'm sorry. It's also important to say, hey, this is a great thing that I did, and I want to keep doing this, because we all make mistakes, and we all also do some awesome stuff, right? Shelly the sheep made a mistake, but she also did a wonderful thing by making cookies to share with her friend, right? That was an awesome thing. Good job, Shelly. Way to go. So I want you, if you found something at the beginning, when I ask you to go find something that you did great, I want you to look at that thing. You can hold it up to the camera. You can turn to the people next to you and say, hey, here's an awesome thing that I did, and I want to keep doing awesome stuff like this. I'm committed to making sure I keep doing really great stuff, right? We think about the stuff we messed up. We also think about the great stuff that we're going to keep doing. That's what we do in Yom Kippur. We think about the whole picture, and it's great. Oh my gosh, look at all the great stuff that people have. That's so awesome that everybody could think of something great they did. I'm so glad to hear that. So Rachel and I are now going to offer you guys a blessing, and parents, you can, grown-ups, you can offer this to your kids. Kids, you can offer this to your grown-ups too. Grown-ups need blessings just as much as kids do. And Yom Kippur is a great day for blessings. So Rachel is going to offer the Hebrew, and I will share the English to give you some words of blessing to carry you through this day and into the rest of the year.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and protect you and keep you safe.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka.
May God's light always shine upon you, and may you be granted grace and compassion.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God's face always be turned towards you. May you always feel held and loved and supported, and may you always know peace and wholeness. And we say together, Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. So thank you so much, everybody, for for joining us today. We're so glad you came to our family program on this Yom Kippur. Thank you so much to Rachel for leading this with me. Thank you so much to Shelly, of course to Rocky for figuring it out and finding a way to make it work. Good job. Zoom high five, Zoom high five, Zoom high five. Yeah, okay, oh, yeah, that way. Okay, cool. And we're so glad that you guys all joined us today. And we hope that you have a really lovely and meaningful rest of your Yom Kippur. We, of course, wish we could be with you in person. And for now, of course, we have to be doing these kinds of things via Zoom, but we're still planning on finding ways to connect via Zoom and other ways of doing that together over this year. So keep an eye out for that information. But for now, just two more quick programmatic things to put in your ear. Myself and some of you, many of you, if not all of you, know Maura Dale. Me and Maura Dale are going to be running not one, but two programs over the next 2 weeks to welcome in Sukkot and to celebrate Simchat Torah. So this Friday at 5:30 and next Friday, if you can think that far in advance, at 5:30, Maura Dale and I will be having a pre-Sukkot and a pre-Simchat Torah party together. So we hope to see you guys then, to have some more fun and to share some time together. But for now, is that okay? So one last thing to teach you guys. Everybody repeat after me. Say Gemar. Say
Gemar.
Thank you, Rachel. Say Chatima.
Fatima.
And say Tova.
Tova.
Put it all together. You say Gemar, Chatima, Tova. May you be sealed in the book of life. May it be a joy of sweetness and health and happiness for all of us. Rachel, what should we sing as we say goodbye to our friends? What do you think we should?
We're gonna just do a recap of Oseh Shalom for some more people.
That sounds great. So thank you, Rachel. Thank you, everybody, for coming. And Gemar Chatima Tova. Have a meaningful rest of your Yom Kippur, and we will see you again very, very soon.
Shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru amen. So good to see all of you.
Thank you, everybody. Gemar Chatima Tova. We'll see you again soon. Be well. Bye.